How's that feel?
Good.
You might want to grab the handle so it doesn't flop all over the place on you. Good, come on. That's it.
Woo.
Good call.
Fuck.
Good set. How'd that feel?
Good.
Does it feel better than the
19.
duel?
Feel better than what?
Than the duel.
I always feel these a little bit more.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we are in for push. This is our Tuesday push session. We've got Josh joining the group today.
What's up?
He's always part of the training group now. He's in prep, dieting for Texas State, and then possibly nationals, depending on how we do from there. Super excited. I think he's sitting at 260-ish right now, yeah?
259.4 this morning.
Oh, new low,
Yep.
new low. So 259.4, which we've clipped off quite a bit from our peak weight. I think it was like up near 271, 272. So in a pretty good spot for this far out. Doing like a biphasic prep for him. So diet phase, into a diet break, into a diet phase again. Just to make sure that we get him all the way there, as it'll be his first time competing. So it's a big boy for a first timer. So super excited to see it all come together. We'll walk you through push today, starting out with some cable laterals. Go. Don't go across the body. There. Partial. That's it. Leave it.
Fuck.
Fuck. God damn it. We did this on a reel the other day, but cable laterals, one of the biggest things is where is the range of motion, right? So anything kind of down and across the body, those first 10 to 15 degrees is going to be supraspinatus. You'll see Josh is kind of stopping right before he goes into crossing that body plane. And then as he comes up, he's not taking it above into this exposure range that's going to get this hand traveling back, where we would see that scap actually moving this way across the back. Which would take it out of the confines of lateral delt involvement as well. So really good setup here in reps. The biggest thing is just as you fail to, just keeping it within that range because it's easy to start to let it slide across for some momentum to get it up on the way back up. Yeah, I actually added a set of pauses. So a second set, I've been doing one. Big work here, let's go. Big work, Josh, let's go. Come on. Two, 3, 4, 5, come on. 6, 7, 8, come on, this is the book. 9, drive, you. Good. I didn't touch it.
No? Thank God.
Run it back, I didn't touch it.
Fuck.
I went to, and then I saw it move, and I was like, he's got it. So the question might be, like, why just middle peg for both sets? And right now, it's kind of more of a injury prevention standpoint, which you'll see in the next movement. It's a similar thought process as well. He struggled with a little bit of, like, bicep pec tendonitis from just the amount of pressing that we had in the off season. So kind of as we go into prep and body fat gets lower, you lose leverage, especially for how strong Josh is. Preferentially choosing something that we can progress over the duration of prep and not run into injury issues as we get deeper. So there's different ways to set this up as far as like where you want to load the strength curve. But for right now, it's more of he can progress here and he can stay safe and attack his sets and be progressive over time, which at the end of the day is going to be more beneficial than dealing with nagging injuries.
Good. 4, 6, come on. Good. Good. Come on.
Nine plus 1.
Bastard.
Two, 3, 12. Come on. 13, 14.
Snuck up.
14. You got to remember, man, those middle peg jumps are a lot heavier than what you're used to.
In my head, I would think if I'm loading 3 there, 3 bottom, that'd
Well,
be harder.
where is your shoulder more unstable, right? The two extreme end ranges, here and here. It likes being in a position where it's strong.
Gotcha.
So, like, down here in the bottom, it's like fully eccentrically loaded down in the bottom with maximal mechanical tension across it. This is getting closer to a stacked shoulder position, but it's also where the fiber length is strongest. And then here is a stacked joint position, but hands out, so it's not directly stacked. And then it's also fully shortened and the most exposed overhead position you get into. So
as you progress up on this, would you go top peg next, or would you go?
no, not necessarily. Like that would be like loading the bottom end range. It would just depend on the presentation, right? Like preferentially we load the lengthened end range, which would require us loading this. But we don't want to load it so much that it's like taking away from the set.
Ten. Go. Come on, Luke. Come on. Yours. Come on.
And have another. All right, so why the reverse band? Preferentially, we would do it without it to load like that bottom end range position a little bit more from a mechanical tension standpoint. But again, Smith pressing kind of leading into this block was bothering both mine and his shoulder. So we've kind of progressively lowered the band height over time, where we can now kind of keep it here and progress once we've found the spot where we feel comfortable, no shoulder discomfort, and we can really get after sets. Over time, hopefully we will be able to remove the band, or at least I will. As he gets deeper into prep, that probably won't happen. So it would be a progression on the movement for me going into an off-season phase. But like I said earlier, as he loses leverage with body fat coming down, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to remove it from an injury prevention standpoint. So you can cite whatever accommodating resistance or whatever you want to cite for reasons for reverse band, but for me in this application, the main thing is unloading that bottom position just a smidge so that we can keep shoulder, pec tendon in a safer position throughout the progression of the block. Tell me when.
1, 2. Yep, my year boy.
10. Drive.
You touch?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck shit, dude.
You got that last rep further than you did last week, though. I know that doesn't help, but
The micro progressions, man. Ugh, I love it. I hate it. Did you go 3 1/4?
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the bearing got settled me last week. It didn't look like it did there, though.
No, it was good today. It's smooth.
The perils of old Smith machines. Bearings that stick.
Come on, big set.
Three, 2.
Yep. My bar. Good. Go. Yours. Come on. There you go. Good.
Gosh, damn it.
All
I
you know.
slid too far down the bench. Like right when I unracked it, my butt slipped that way.
What'd you get last time? You got 6 last time?
I got 7.
7. Okay, 7.
Come on, homie. Big work.
Three, 2, go. Your boy. Right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9, 10, 11. Rack. No spot.
I should have waited a little bit longer.
On the set.
What?
Did you get gassed fast? Yeah. We used to train in the session with 3 people, so the rest periods just kind of take care of themselves. Nick couldn't make it this morning, so
What'd you do?
3.
You did 3? All right. Come on. Let's win.
3, 2.
Yep. My bar. Yep. Come on. Good. Again, Luke. Take it. Take it. Rock. Oh, that beat me.
All right, guys, so Josh and I will split off a little bit here. He goes into a little bit more lateral delt work where I'll go into some tricep work. The focus of my block is delt and triceps, where his is a little bit more just delt specific. So he'll go into some more lateral work to get this up to 5 sets of laterals for the session. I did 4 off the cuff, and then I'll go into this tricep compound so that both triceps and shoulders are brought up, because I'm training both 3 times a week. So he'll go into this, he'll do 1 set of flies, and then we'll both go finish off with some tricep work. How'd that feel?
Solid. We're up 5 pounds.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Still got a good pump training this early.
Yeah, not bad, actually.
Not that I was in a bad spot. It's just I have an opportunity to really. What is this?
Birthday.
For who?
For you.
Birthday?
Yes, because you're you.
Is this a jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. What is this? Oh my goodness. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Look at that. Custom jumpsuit. Thank you. Thank you. Of course. I really appreciate it.
See ya.
Look at that.
I love it. Hope it fits. Otherwise it's screwed. No.
Here we go. I'm gonna be a pimp at these shows.
Nice, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll turn around. See the Miller.
Oh yeah. I love it. This is fantastic. I can't wait to try the sweatpants on.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Give me another hug.
Oh, I'm glad it fits.
Yeah, thank you.
That's clean.
It's dope.
Been busting out of that about.
Shout out to my sponsors, Gasp and Better Bodies, for hooking me up with a custom jumpsuit. Really love it. Got the name on the back. See me rocking this at shows, so it's awesome. I lost count there, I'm not gonna lie. Don't have the logbook number. I'll have to run back that film and see what it is. So you'll see we kind of move from distal to proximal with the laterals. So the cable laterals is attached at the hand or the wrist, depending on if you're using the D handle or cuff. And then we move more up towards the elbow joint to limit the capacity for injuries around elbow, being able to output without grip being a limiting factor and or any elbow pain. I like this as an output movement primary in one session, but in the other I like to move the one that has two laterals for him from distal to proximal, just so that we can limit the risk of injury across the elbow complex. So you'll see he's using the cuff with something in his hand for the overall shoulder stability, and then he'll go to something more up towards the shoulder joint to kind of give him more stability in that route.
That's fun.
Woo, buddy.
You always done flies there?
We alternate. We do chest flies and then reverse cable. But I only do 2 of the chest and I do 3 of the other.
Reverse ones.
Homie needs real delts. Does it translate all the way back here?
No, it's weird. So it's tricep, and then it comes more so
Yeah.
center in there. So I'm not sure why. Just gotta get work done.
All right, guys, so reverse cable fly. A couple things to think about here is what does the rear delt do as the main one. So it's only going to be working in horizontal abduction of that humerus. So we don't want to actually be pulling into retraction. As much as we can limit it, it's going to happen some. And then where does the rear delt line of pull happen? It's going to be up in these higher exposure ranges. So we're going to be want to move from high to low. So you'll see I'll actually like tilt forward a little bit so that I align the rear delt to the cable direction. And then I'm just thinking about touching the walls as I do it. And you'll feel that rear delt catch from here all the way into the shortened position. And it's going to look like I'm not going very far back, but it's because I'm going so far out. So make sure you use this for your next rear delt cable fly and get the most out of it. Wow. shit. All right.
Above elbow.
Right, like I can get into more elbow flexion without my shoulder moving or letting the elbow slide forward or anything, right?
Yep.
So when we're doing this, it's like slight retraction, press down. We're letting that elbow come into full flexion before that shoulder moves this way.
I gotcha.
So when you're doing it like you're stopping like here. When you have all of this to go.
I gotcha.
All right, come on.
This. 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 Come on.
I do the same thing you do, so I have to remind myself every couple weeks to like, my tricep pushdowns, they go like this. Because I have to like remind myself to take it through a full range. Good. Big difference.
Makes a difference.
A little bit. Right, because extension is happening at that vector. So like when you stand way the fuck out here, your hand can be in the same position and that cable goes from here to here, right?
So as good rule of thumb, the line of the cable should be in the direction of like where you're trying to take the force?
Yes.
Okay.
Good rule of thumb. So like here, see how that cable is pointed that way?
Yep.
And that's where my hand goes.
Okay.
Over time, I would like to take it from having to turn so far out like this and slowly bring it to where I have the capacity to move more square to the pattern. I just don't have the external rotation access to do it. There you go. Quarter turn to the right. Legs are trying to come in. There you go. Quarter turn to the right. That shot's a lot better already. Hands down a smidge. No, just rotate it down and then forward. See the difference? Quarter turn to the right. Good. Front double bicep. There you go. Relax. Front lat spread. Yeah, there you go. Side chest, favorite side. Sit. There you go. Hamstrings coming out. Back shoulder all the way across. There you go. Right there. Hard. There you go. Relax. Face the rear. Right double bicep. There you go. Don't squeeze it back, remember. Relax, rear lat spread. Scoop it and up. Yeah, ha-ha. Close. This one's off a little bit. Relax. Ab and thigh. Look at that. That section's coming in. Let's try a side try. I forgot to call it. About to say, are you still hitting it like this? I like this. As you get leaner, the shot looks better and better. You got to blow harder on your midsection. Like really fucking hard. Like almost like you're clamping down on it. Relax. Most muscular. Definitely the hands clasp, by the way. There you go. Relax. Look good.
There you go.
Definitely midsection's a lot leaner. You said 259 this morning.
9.4 this morning.
That's good.
Got like a 2-pound jump the other day. 2-pound jump. And then
Yeah. New low. New low. It's good.
So we're moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good spot for this far out.
I'll
Yeah.
check in today. I'm assuming we'll probably keep everything.
Yeah, more than likely. I'll see what the trend looks like, but probably let you tick on to the end of the week. You're markedly better from last week, so
It's cool, man. Starting to like
see changes on a yeah. Your chest looks like it's gonna be come in sooner than the rest of it, which I'm a little surprised about. But
Yeah.
you hit that side quarter and you're starting to see like it come through on like that midline,
A little bit.
so that'll be a good shot.
Like I
That
said, I was kind of worried about my chest from the surgery, but it
it
seems
looks
like
good. It's gonna
fine.
be really good. You might consider like on that Statue of Liberty pose you hitting a side quarter and then going into it.
I like that better. Going from here.
All right, so that'll wrap up push and a little posing. I like to see Josh in person on Tuesdays, so we typically train together and then pose after. So I like the pictures online. I coach all of y'all online, but when I get the chance to see you guys in person, I do take it. With him being right around the corner, we kind of set up our schedules where we can make this happen. So he's moving, still on schedule, so that's going to be really exciting to see. Anything you want to add as far as posing after set training? Anything the value in that, or?
No, I mean, just consistency. I think that's one thing you've taught me, consistency. And then
Yeah.
I think the communication that he opens up and just making sure like we are looking at every variable is so key.
Yeah, because presentation can make or break a prep. So
Yep.
we'll probably spend more time posing as we get a little bit closer, 3 or 4 times a week. But right now it's moving in the direction it needs to. So excited.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Until next time, like the video, comment below with any questions, subscribe to the channel so you can make sure to keep up with everything that's coming out. And until next time, no off switch in the pursuit of results.